A man collapsed on the sidewalk on Monroe Street, didn't have long to live. His heart had stopped and he wasn't breathing. That's when two strangers went to work. Tammy Barnes and Gary Anderson had just left a meeting Tuesday afternoon when they noticed the man sprawled out on the busy sidewalk outside Vessel Coffee. In an update on Nightside, Kyle Simchuk shows us how the pair worked together to save the man. Kyle, they say other people were just standing around with no idea what to do.
Well, the other bystanders hadn't even called 911 yet. Gary Anderson told me performing CPR was simply instinctual and something he was prepared for thanks for training he received at work.
Employees at SNAP help people every day with housing, utilities, even building credit. But on Tuesday, a couple employees added life-saving to that list.
Very scary when you're looking in their eyes and you know that they're dying.
Gary Anderson and Tammy Burns were driving south on Monroe when something caught their attention.
We saw a person unconscious on the sidewalk with two other bystanders standing around.
They could have assumed those other people were helping. They could have just kept driving.
Yeah, but that's not us.
They pulled over and realized no one had called 911.
Totally ignorant, didn't know what to do, just watching him.
Gary and Tammy jumped into action, determined to save the man's life. Tammy immediately called 911 and checked for a pulse.
He went flatline, meaning that his heart stopped and his eyes were rolling back in his head and he was going blue. So I went down and started doing chest compression.
Gary says he knew exactly what to do thanks to CPR training he received at work a few months ago. New guidelines from the American Heart Association call for hands-only CPR. It's easy to learn and skips the mouth-to-mouth part.
After about 30 seconds, he came back.
Paramedics were close by, and Gary was able to exchange a few words with the man he helped save.
All I know is he was Bob. He said, thanks, man, you saved my life. And I said, you know, Bob, I wish you good health, man. Take care of yourself. And you know, the ambulance had him, and off he went.
If there's one thing Gary wants people to know, it's that this really can save a life.
Learn CPR because it can be you.
And Bob's current condition is unknown, and Gary still isn't sure what kind of problem he was having. If you're interested in learning CPR, the American Red Cross offers classes in our area. We have a link with more information on our website. Just head to KXLY.com. Live in studio tonight, Kyle Simchuk, KXLY 4 Nightside.
Quite the story. Thank you, Kyle.